Next topic is what? Poisson's ratio. We have to find the dimension of Poisson ratio. So in this diagram we have considered a cylindrical wire having initial length L1. Due to application of this deforming force, F is the deforming force. F is the deforming force. The wire gets elongated and final length becomes L2. In this case, L2 is the final length. L2 is the final length. And changing length is delta L. From this position to the final position of the cross section is delta L, means increase in length is delta L. Now we can denote the initial diameter as D1 and final diameter as D2. This is D2, which is final diameter, and initial diameter is D1. In this case, change in diameter can be divided, it can be denoted in two parts. This is delta D divided by 2, and in the lower portion, and this is also delta D by 2. Delta D by 2. So in this case, what is delta L, which is final length L2 minus L1, which is increase in length. Increase in length. And what about delta D? Final diameter or initial diameter minus final diameter. This is what change in diameter. Initial minus final, change in diameter. And due to application of this deforming force, in this case, what is the expression of normal stress? In this case, normal stress is what? Deforming force acting per unit area of cross section. And what about longitudinal strain? Longitudinal strain is what? Delta L by L1. Change in length divided by initial length. And what about lateral strain? Lateral strain is equal to delta D divided by D1. This is L1, lateral strain. Hence, what should be the mathematical expression of Poisson's ratio? Poisson's ratio is given by sigma, which is the ratio of longitudinal strain divided by lateral strain. Lateral strain is related to change in diameter. So what should be the expression? Longitudinal strain is delta L by L1. Lateral strain is negative with respect to longitudinal strain. That's why it should be minus delta D by D1. Negative sign indicates that if there is increase in length, there should be decrease in diameter. So this is the expression of Poisson's ratio. Therefore, sigma has the expression which is delta L by L1 divided by minus delta D by D1. Now we have to find the diameter, dimension of Poisson's ratio. Dimension of sigma is equal to dimension of delta L by L1 divided by dimension of minus 1 due to this negative sign divided by delta D by D1. Now if we use this part to complete or to find the dimension, is equal to delta L by L1 has no dimension, that is 1, minus 1 is constant, it has no dimension, that is 1, delta D by D, length by length, so it has no dimension 1. Hence we get what should be the dimension of Poisson's ratio of sigma, that is 1. Sigma is Poisson ratio. Hence we can say that sigma has no dimension, no dimensions. And what is the range of sigma? Range of sigma is what? Sigma lies between minus half to minus 1 to plus half. Minus 1 to plus half. Additional information. Therefore, what we can say, minimum value of Poisson's ratio is minus 1, and maximum value of Poisson's ratio is 0.5 or 1 by 2, half. This is what theoretical range of Poisson's ratio. This is theoretical range of Poisson's ratio.